All right.
Here we are. All right. So I don't know. It's weird. Maybe Ed and Marsha left us with some aliens. Who really knows? But we're back. We're at it.
Yeah.
Unless Alan didn't transfer.
We're here. We're here with Alan.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yeah. Okay, there he is.
I was just being still to make you think I was frozen.
Oh, yeah. No, it worked. Between Ed getting stabbed in the back and Alan just sitting there, I'm like, nerves are shot tonight.
We love it. We love it. Gotta love the technical aspects. Like, right, how many times does that smoke machine or that prop or whatever always break 2 minutes before showtime or, whatever. It's that Murphy's Law, I guess.
You know what?
Yeah, well,
you can never give up on like even from a big haunting sense, you can't ever give up on actors because I've been to Disney and the Haunted Mansion ride was down, but we've had Dark Hour is a very technologically advanced haunt, and we've had a whole DMX universe drop out. And what happened? Our actors just started screaming and yelling and howling. And it was such a difference from the rest of the show. And it was so eerie. It's like, we should do this all the time. But it was awesome. And it changed the energy and the actors really stepped up. So that's like technology is wonderful, but sometimes people and stuff or actors are where it's at.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
100%. 100%. Well, obviously, we are 37 days away from MHC. We got to start at the beginning, of course, for anybody that's thinking about being a part of the pre-show bus tour that's going to go to 3 amazing attractions, Hush, Eloise, and Erebus on Thursday, June 7th. If you're going to be on bus number 3, that's right. You are going to be with Mr. Alan Hops and Shannon Hops.
Yeah, me and my wife get the bus captain.
Excited.
I don't want to plug this, but I'm going to do it anyways. If you are like, I don't know if I really want to go. And if I do go, I definitely want to go with Alan and Shannon. I'm not saying it's close to selling out. I'm just saying if you wait any longer, there's not going to be any tickets left for bus number 3. Okay. That's all I'm saying. There's plenty of seats on bus number 2. Just kidding.
Alan, Nicole and I had a chance to hang out with John LaFlamboy last weekend. And do you want to know literally our conversation? The crux of the whole thing was that he cannot wait to be back on bus 3 with you and Shannon and hang out the whole day. Truthfully, I mean, like Nicole, am I embellishing it all?
Yeah, 100%. But the thing was, let me set the scene for you, okay? We have just gone to John's show. We are sitting, John's right here. Chris is right across from John. He looks both of us in the face and is like, I can't wait for bus number 3.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah.
Thanks, John.
Peter's there too. So there's the whole 3 of us. And John's just like, I can't wait. That was the best. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, I heard.
It's the haunted house talk bus. I mean, there's if you can't you party at home? Yes, you can. Not with the same people,
Right.
Absolutely not. But I just think that there's an energy to go in and see in these other shows and being able to talk about it and process and digest together all the things that you saw or what you expected to see and then you didn't. There's always a balance there of like I'll put it in a real small sense in that in the haunt, I think this looks like a hiding spot. It looks like someone is going to jump out from over there.
Right.
And then if someone doesn't, are you disappointed?
Right.
Because someone didn't, even if they jumped out of somewhere else. So you have to play that balance. And it's now every haunted house has a reputation because of social media. Before you would go to a haunt and you didn't know anything about it.
Sure.
And it was always a surprise. But now there's things that you expect to see based off of their social media presence. And I'm very excited to see the shows that we're going to see.
Us too. They have such a following. And what's really, really awesome is the buzz from fellow actors and actresses throughout the industry that talk about these 3 particular attractions and how excited they've either guest acted or it's on their bucket list. So it's great when even industry legends like yourself, we all kind of turn into fan people and they're like, hey, can't wait to see what they're doing. And like Erebus, been doing it for nearly 30 years.
So the haunts that we're going to, for the amount of haunts that are out there, I would say like 12% of the media that I see for haunted houses, maybe like 9 to 12% is from this group of haunts.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Because that is crazy.
There's haunts, all over the country, kind of all over the world. But what you see so much of, and that's just not just posts from the haunt, but posts from the actors of the haunt. And if your actors are on there and they're posting and they're sharing their enthusiasm, then the show is good. The show is good because it's breeding good people.
That's an excellent point all the way around.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So we got you on so basically, okay. Behind the scenes, you're giving it your all at MHC, even though you say it's about the people and all that. I want to note that you are one of the people behind the scenes that are driving force in such a big way. Okay, so you are a bus captain.
Yes.
For the pre-convention bus tour. Then we also have you exhibiting.
Yes.
But wait, there's more. You're going to be teaching not 1, not 2, but 3 seminars. We have
I think that's right. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
We have a stage demo on Sunday. We have what else? What else could we possibly fit on that already full plate of yours? Ooh, it's the dessert, which is the costume party on Saturday night. You are going to be one of our celebrity judges. So we are so excited to kind of pick your brain here and give all those joining us a little advantage on that side.
Yeah.
Well, it's costumes are something that is near and dear to my heart. I have a costume making company, obviously.
You don't say.
So it's it's always exciting too, because when I was at the very first MHC in Columbus, Ohio, and I've been to a lot of MHCs, and their costume ball has kind of been the one to beat, like, forever.
Okay.
Kind of insane, crazy, and people go all out. It's like no matter where they are, it's like whether it was Columbus or Chicago, it's like that costume ball just throws chum in the water, and all of the shark characters kind of show up to make the water boil, and it's really, really good stuff. Always at the costume ball.
Love this. So you have a huge history of seeing this. What are there any tips? Obviously, you have created and you run a haunted house. So when you're looking for your personal favorite, along with the other celebrity judges, are there any tips that you might give to anyone that's watching about what they could do to maybe win more favor?
Read.
Okay.
It's read, because if you look at it, says kind of the criteria on there.
Yes.
When you read what it says, uniqueness, quality, and it says makeup.
Yes.
You have 2 mask guys who are judging, by the way. So I am going to extend makeup into masks as well, where a quality mask counts as makeup.
Sure.
Or maybe your whole costume is like a puppet. Like that's not makeup. You're not going to lose any points in that category. So that's a flexible category to me, where if I was staying like super true to what those were, a puppet is not makeup, so you would only be able to get 2/3 of a score.
Right.
So but pay attention to that. Scariest, best, and group. Best is wonderful because if they don't fit in the scary category, or if they're not a group, then you're only going for best.
Right.
If you are super scary, then you could be going for best, or you could be going for scariest.
Exactly.
If you are a group of people who are all in good, super scary costumes, then you are eligible for all 3.
Yes.
Wow.
So if you come as Little Bo Peep, and it is an amazing quality Little Bo Peep costume with excellent makeup, then the only thing that you could get is best. And no offense, I'm not going to give you best at MHC because it's a Haunters convention. So I want to see something scary, even though scariest is a separate category. So keep it. Look at your criteria.
Very good tips. Very good tips.
Very good tips.
Seriously, that's great stuff. Of course, you can read what Alan is talking about there at MidwestHauntersCon.com/masquerade party. Read all about that and start to figure out what you're going to do.
And both of the other judges have said that how you act in the costume is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the costume because I can be super entertained by a person in a Speedo with a goldfish bowl in their head.
Okay, that's a really great.
If they're a good actor, like that, okay, what they're doing is awesome and amazing. Tater plays Granny.
Yeah,
Granny is an awesome character. It's not an amazing costume. It's an awesome character. Is this a character contest or a costume contest? And that's something that you have to kind of consider in your brain. Now, if you have been all night with your costume's head off all night at the ball walking around, and I've seen that, then, I'm going to judge your whole costume performance.
That's a very valid point as well.
Good stuff.
The first time I see you with your head on is when I'm judging you. Then, I'm
it's
gonna
too late. Alan's already judged you.
I'm going to detract a little bit mentally from that,
Right. This is good tips.
This is also a Haunters convention. Is this a costume that you could work in? And part of that is that character thing. But if you can't get in and out of a door by yourself, then maybe it's not the most practical costume in the world. And, those things need to be addressed. If you put out people's eyes with your wings because, you turned around.
We've seen that before.
We have.
Yes. Sorry about your eye. Then that's something to consider. It's something to consider. But this is a Haunters convention.
Sure.
Err on the side of scary. We're going for uniqueness. There's a lot of clowns out there. I'm known to have a slight anti-clown sentiment.
Ooh.
Slight. And it's hard to say unique clown. Like, it's hard to say those two words together anymore. There's a lot of clowns. So, maybe that might not be the way to go, especially if you think there's going to be 10 other clowns in the costume contest. But think about it. If you're making a character or costume for the contest, look at your criteria.
Good advice.
That'll do you the most service.
Good advice.
Yeah. I want to answer a quick question. Does the crowd get a vote as well? So that is an interesting thing we actually went back and forth on. And for this year, it was not in the cards. We're trying to come up with a creative way to kind of make that happen, that those votes all kind of get tallied. But there's surprisingly, a number of individuals that actually participate in the Midwest Haunters Convention costume contest. So we have a lot of folks to move through the process in a very short amount of time. So that is why we've enlisted the help of wonderful people like Alan, like Ed, and like Stevie, who are going to kind of be a representation of their peers. And yeah, I am now distracted by the comment. What if it's a clown in a Speedo with a goldfish bowl on his head?
Still not a good costume. And it's a costume contest. Yeah.
Love it. Read. That's
I have, you have to be careful with like crowd applause as there's no criteria that crowd applause is going to meet. I have been in a 9-foot-tall quadruped bat costume with a 17-foot wingspan. And I lost to a lady in a bikini singlet, very revealing, with a red bathing suit, basically, and some plastic red horns on her head, because people yelled louder for her because they sold alcohol there.
Yes.
And I wanted to stilt boot her off the stage, but I did not. So there I was, second place.
Alan, we have so much to talk to you about. There's not nearly enough time. We are really trying to respect people's time because we know we love you. We want you to come back every week, but we try not to make 3-hour shows.
Yes.
Can maybe Nicole and I ask you a personal favor?
Yes, of course.
Maybe possibly come back.
Hold on. Didn't you use your personal favor for me doing the stage show?
Oh, Chris, never mind. Never mind. Chris.
Not me.
Hey, Alan, can I ask a personal favor?
Sure. What
Thanks. I haven't asked for one this month yet. So I'd like to know if it is possible that you could join us next week for more On the Road to MHC.
Absolutely. I can do that.
We have so much to talk to you about. We have seminars. We obviously have, you're coming to MHC. You're going to be bringing stuff, what you're looking for, what you hope to accomplish, all of the fun stuff that you're involved in. And if we dive into that right now, and everybody's not getting bed till like 10 o'clock. So,
Yes.
Okay.
I understand. Seminars I'm passionate about them. I will gladly talk about them whenever you want.
Perfect. I love it. I love it.
We love you, sir. And Stiltbeaststudios.com. Check it out. You heard it here first. Alan will be back next week, and we are going to have a lot more time to talk with him and dive into all of the seminars. A lot of his handiwork is involved in those, as well as some of the daily events, which he'll be doing a wonderful demo for a panel peeper on Sunday. So don't miss that as well.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Alan. We love you and we appreciate you, and we can't wait to be back together next week.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
He's amazing.
He's the best.
He's like, you know what? Also, I've decided he is like a calming element for me. Like there's times that I just need to channel my inner Alan and be like, it's all going to be okay.
That's really it. I mean, honestly. And he's just so chill about it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Chris. People are asking, for those that don't know about the book, it's right here.
If you haven't seen that yet.
If you haven't seen it yet, pick this up at MHC. I will personally sign it for you. A lot of the other wonderful individuals that are in this book will sign it for you as well. And it's for a great cause that our good friend Paul is hosting. So if you don't know already about the book, sorry. I just want to say it is there. And you can get it right at MHC in just a few short weeks. Chris, we got more. There's so much more.
We have a ton more. I'd love to say that, we really are trying to be respectful of your time, but mostly we want to make sure we're packing in as much information as possible. And to do that, we need our very next guest. We kind of shook everybody. Nobody knew quite what we were going to unveil last year, and super excited that we can bring them back on, talk to them a little bit about their impact. Ladies and gentlemen, please join Nicole and I in welcoming back Miss Amy Binder from the Vaudettes.
Hi. Hello. You have been hanging out and like powering through this crazy show, and we cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, of course.
We're so excited to see you, because this means we're going to see more of all of you guys very, very soon at MHC.
Yeah, we are pumped to be back. Thank you for having us.
Breaking news here, folks. That's right. If you loved them last year, you're going to love them even more. They are going to be our main featured act at this year's MHC Costume Party.
Woo! I love it. All right. So now, if people didn't get to see you or meet you or hear about you guys before, tell us a little bit about the Vaudettes.
Yes, of course. We are a rock and roll, burlesque, and entertainment troupe. The best in the Midwest, if you ask me. I also think we're the only ones.
Us too. We agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we are known for our ensemble choreography. We work as a team, and then you've seen lots of our elements that we bring to the show. We've got sideshow, we've got fire, we've got sword swallowing, human pincushion. And then like our roots is just the floor pounding, athletic nature, in your face, stage rage entertainment.
Stage rage entertainment. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
I also see your shirt, and I'd like to know how I can get one of those because
We have them available.
We'll talk after the show. I definitely would like
one
for you to bring me one because I would love that. I love it. Anyways, okay.
No, that's wonderful.
Chris, sorry. Let me just like take over that on the other side. Let's get Vaudettes, y'all. Yes. I love it. I love it. All right. So now, what have you guys been up to since we last saw you a year ago?
We've been all over the place in Chicago. We're in the suburbs. We're in the city. We produce our own stuff. We just did a return to the Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea.
Oh my gosh, no big deal.
No big deal. We were on a cruise ship this past February, doing our show on international waters.
So cool.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
What are you doing in May next year? Because I think TaterCon needs a featured act. But yes.
They're on a boat. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and this past cruise was the first time that I got to teach our Naughty Vaudettes dance class on the pool deck. So we got a bunch of the cruisers just came out and they stretched with us, they warmed up with us, and then they got to learn some of our actual stage choreo.
Oh my God, how fun is that?
Yeah, it's a great workout. And it was like 100 degrees that day. So we all just sweat our faces off and then jumped in the pool.
So it's wild that you're talking about this because we actually have some mutual friends that have attended some of your classes, not on the cruise ship, but in your studio. And that was the number one comment about how exhausting and how much they sweat because y'all work your butts off.
Yeah.
Holy cow. If anybody's watching and says, hey, I want to get into that. I want to learn how to do burlesque. I want to dance better. I want to move. I want to sweat. How can they do that? How can they sign up to hang out with y'all?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. We actually have our next class available May 21st. And registration is live on our website at Vaudettes.com. It's a 2-hour intensive and we'll get you warmed up, we'll get you stretched, and then you will stage rage along with us. And yeah, it creeps up on you how good of a workout it is because you're having so much fun and you're feeling empowered and badass and like a rock star. And then come the end, you're wringing your shirt out.
Oh my God, I'm sitting back going, wait, is my next time in Chicago on May 21st?
It is.
I totally think Chris and I should go and do this.
Yes.
Listen, it's going to trump my 1-hour tap class once a month. But
oh my gosh. Wait, since Kyle had posted it in here, obviously our mutual friend, Emma, we'll call her that, Rachel Johnson.
Yeah.
Nicole, I don't know if she actually made us some artwork. I don't know if you still have.
Oh my God, I do.
Yes.
It's
okay.
Upstairs in my bedroom.
No, don't. That's okay.
It sounds so weird, but I recently just brought it up upstairs because I was showing somebody about how amazing it is.
Our mutual friend, Rachel Johnson, who is a veteran actor from Basement of the Dead and Disturbia Haunted House, and a big fan of the show, and we're a big fan of hers, had Snapchatted on her first class and had just talked about how much she loved the experience and how much everyone should do this.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, she was incredible. Her energy, we love it. Everybody's energy when they show up. We encourage them to dress body and get into character. And a lot of them have like done their research either on our Instagram or have been to our shows. So they know what they're walking into and they're ready to commit to the cause, which makes it more fun for everybody.
Love this. Love this. Now, if people aren't quite ready to sign up for a class, but want to get a taste of what the Vaudettes have to offer, rumor has it that if you're in the Chicago area, at least you might be playing a public show tomorrow night.
That's correct.
Wow.
We are at Reggie's in the South Loop.
We love Reggie's Rock House. Yeah.
We love Reggie's. We've been there a bunch of times. We'll be, they have multiple venues. So we're in the music joint.
Okay.
And the doors open at 7 and shows at 8. And we've got a whole hour of entertainment.
Oh my gosh.
Ready to rage. And then following our show, we're going to stay and party because the live band karaoke is rolling in. So then that's always fun. Everyone gets to feel like a rock star singing karaoke with a live band. You know?
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to, when Nicole's in town, we're going to have to get the three of us together.
We're going to have to venture out and do this. Like,
yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
It's going to have to happen.
It's a good time when we tag team with the live band karaoke because everybody's just sort of like, it's a dance party afterwards when people are up there singing their favorite jams. And so we're just like, living our best life with our PBR.
Can you get Vaudy to like Journey Don't Stop Believing?
Yes, I can. I'm sorry. That wasn't for me. Sorry.
Oh, that's sorry. Is that your go-to jam?
No, I just know everyone sings that in karaoke. So,
yeah, they really
so
do.
it is mine when I want an entire bar to sing it to me. And that is what happened at Transworld on Saturday night last year. And yes, it was
magical.
Yes.
It was 2 a.m. and
right on. Rock and roll.
Yes.
Now, I know that last year was your first year at MHC and you took our crowd by storm. Nicole and I just happened to be watching it from the back of the room because we like to see people's reaction. Yeah. And people were clamoring to stand on chairs to be able to get closer and to be able to watch all of the action. For you guys, what was that experience like? I know you walked around the floor and you got to be immersed into this entire world of spooky stuff. How was it for you guys?
We truly were blown away by the response that the Haunter community gave us. We were like, oh, these are our people.
Yeah.
They just the way that they understood what we were bringing. Like, they saw our vision, and appreciated it. And the way that they cheered for us, it was incredible. We all were just like, oh, thank you.
People were, it was awesome to see the response, but in the off season, while we were planning again, the comments and people sending emails and saying, you have to have them back. Can we show a quick clip if you have a moment? I want to show people what, if they didn't see this, some of what they might have missed.
I would love that.
Okay. Robert,
Let's
through
do
the
it.
video magistry here.
Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living.
If that does not make you want to go give Vaudie right now.
I know.
Woo!
That is incredible. I love that video. That just got me like all excited. And now I'm like, all right, we got to get ready. We've got to get to MHC.
Yeah,
Oh my
it'll
gosh.
pump you up.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. We're getting all sorts of great feedback from that and a lot of really excited people. And like that was just magnificent for sure. Karen.
Love it.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So on top of all of this and all of the crazy things that are happening, what going into wait. Sorry. Last year, we told you about MHC. We told you about the type of party it was going to be. Kind of with fresh eyes, give us what your thoughts were about the entire experience for you.
Well, we tried to get there pretty early so we could be on the convention floor and take a few laps and take it all in. And a lot of the Vaudettes, and myself included, we are Halloween fans. Like and because our show is kind of darker and spooky, you know, I was telling Chris earlier, we kind of celebrate Halloween all year round as well.
Same. Yeah.
Right. Like similar to you guys in that regard, but you know, a little bit different. It's sort of like everything has a skull in our wardrobe. We're always like buying skull socks all the time, you know. We're all like very witchy and all of that.
It's a vibe for sure. Yes.
Yeah. So we're kind of like similar in that it's Halloween all year round. So being able to check out all the booths and seeing all the cool merch and the makeup and stuff, I mean, that is stuff that we are all drawn to as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love
so
this.
you found your people is what I'm hearing. You found
we really did find our people. And Chris also had this like really good idea that we should do a photo shoot at, you know, one of these haunted houses, because that seems very fitting for us as well.
Yeah.
That's a great. I know many attractions would definitely have you in a heartbeat. So
yeah, we need to figure this out.
We will definitely figure this out.
Yeah, you guys definitely do. And if not, there's a haunt in New York that would love to have you guys. It would be stellar and if you'd make it. And like, I'm
New
not
York,
saying we've not done that before, but we have. We've done some from boudoir to doudoir actually, and everything in between. And yeah, no, definitely do it. It is a super fun thing. We've had photographers approach us. We've done everything, like I said, till even till death do us part photos with couples. It was really cool and fun. And yeah, it's a whole thing.
Scary Gary actually recommends you should do a video in a haunted house. Could be some fun.
Yes, at Scary Gary. I like it.
That's a great idea.
That is a great idea. And we're due for we need to make another video. We're due. Well, so maybe that's what's up.
I was gonna say, you have some friends here. We could collaborate. You know?
Yeah. And we'll talk.
Love it.
I love it.
I can't believe we're going to see you in literally about, I don't know, probably 39 days, almost 40 days.
Gosh, that's so wild. How close.
And for anybody that wants to see the Vaudettes in all of their prime action on the MHC Costume Party stage, only one way to do it, MidwestHauntersConvention.com. Come check them out. Come hang out with Amy and her amazing troupe, because they are the best, and we all need to get ready to give Vaudie.
Yes. I know, except one thing. This year, you have to get a picture for Transworld Live here with Chris and I. I'm going to say it right now in front of everybody before you guys get started, when we should probably do it. And we'll get a group photo so that we can use it for promotional stuff from here on out.
We should definitely.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, Chris, before we see Amy again, is there any last closing questions or anything else that we want to do before we get Vaudie?
So we need two things. Number one, if there's ever a reason to come to the party, there's going to be some more secrets that will be unveiled there. So you need to be there in order to partake in all of that fun stuff. We really are sworn to secrecy on that, so we're not going to tell you. But if you're at the party, you will find out something really, really awesome. So number one, that's my number one thing. Number two, I think we should give away some free tickets to go see it. What do you think?
I love that idea. I love that idea. And I think that we have not one, but 2 tickets to give away.
We do have 2 tickets just because it's Amy.
Oh,
Okay. So, Chris, do you have a really great question to ask and do some trivia or some sort of?
All right. So I have one. How about we split on this one?
Okay.
What do you think? All right. We love the Transworld Live platform because we get a chance to do a little bit of behind the scenes and get to meet all of these industry icons and legends and folks like yourself that are helping to make this whole thing a beautiful family. So we try to get a little bit in depth, and one of the most basic questions that we love to ask all of our guests is, what is your personal favorite Halloween movie? Halloween or horror movie? So now don't say it out loud. Of course, if you would, either you could text it to me or put it in the host chat. And for everybody in our audience here, the very first ticket, Nicole's going to pick the second question, but for the first ticket that we're going to give away, you're going to put MHC and then whatever you think Amy's favorite Halloween movie is.
Okay.
gosh. Okay. Okay. So I'm writing
No
this
pressure. No pressure.
I'm going to write this in. Okay. I see. Okay. If you've seen, can I give a clue?
Sure. You could do whatever you would like.
And
people are already starting to guess.
I think, okay, if they've seen our show, if they've seen our show, I think they'll know.
I was going to say, I probably have a good guess, but I can't play. Jeremy, I'm texting you. I'm texting you right now, Jeremy.
Is that what you would have guessed? Do you see it? Did I?
I do. And hold on, I want to go through because I know that's been guessed. It is exactly what I would have guessed. You see it?
Yep, I see it.
Who do you got? All
right. Congratulations, Courtney McIntyre. You are going to the ball. The party. You are going to get to see the Vaudettes, and you're going to get to see all the crazy, awesome costumes going on because Amy's favorite movie is House of a Thousand Corpses.
I number one would have guessed it. And number two, what an epic movie that a lot of haunters love. And I think it turned an anniversary this year. It was like 20 years or something.
Stop. Yeah. Did it really?
Yeah, I know. Make us all feel old. I know, but God. Yeah.
Courtney said this is an easy game. Lies. If you were on earlier with Stevie. Stevie's
was hard. Cabin in the Woods.
I know. I know. And oh my God. And Courtney, I owe you a text message. I'm sorry. I just saw your name. I know. Sorry. Random. Okay.
All right.
So
second ticket.
The next question is, and we're gonna stick with the Halloween vibes, and we're gonna obviously because that's our whole platform, but we're gonna bring it in a little bit different. Okay. What is your, and you're gonna go in the host chat with this. What is your favorite Halloween or character or monster? Let's go with that.
Oh.
Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, I wish, Nicole, sometimes we can play. Like
I know, right?
Because I have like a guess.
Yeah.
This is fun stuff. All right, folks, as you're getting ready.
Good trivia. Michael Burnett worked on that movie, House of a Thousand Corpses.
That is awesome.
I feel like I knew that, though. I feel like I had gotten that out of him at one point.
Same. We've got some surprises from Michael Burnett that we're going to be working with the Monstrous Marketplace. So we're going to be announcing some good stuff here come soon. So, of course, stay tuned. For those that want to enter the contest here, MHC, and the answer that you think Amy will give to her favorite Halloween movie character.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry on the spot like this. I'm like,
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's for all of those that are watching, we prep our guests on everything, but we really try to not prep them on the questions. So it's kind of fun. We can have a little bit of banter together.
Okay.
And we remind everybody it's live.
So. I know it's live. So we're just going to go with, I'm just going to go with this. I feel like this is going to be, I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't have a clue for this one.
There is no wrong answers.
Okay. Good answer.
Yeah, so I never would have gotten
No one's
that.
gonna. I don't know. Maybe they'll get it. I don't know.
No,
I
that's
used
okay.
it for something. Body once.
Yeah. So we should give a hint that this is not direct horror. Like
No.
people may consider this
More monster.
more monster or in
Yep.
the comic book realm. Maybe,
Oh, sure.
possibly.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Sometimes those blend in my brain.
No. That's
as a non-official haunter.
it's a great thing, believe me. But just to give people a little guidance there.
Ooh, Morticia. That's a good one.
No,
Sorry.
that's a good one.
It's random, but yes.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Dr.
On a
Satan.
random side tangent, while we're doing this, and while Chris is thinking of a way to give a clue, I'm going to tell you that I started rewatching The Addams Family with my husband's grandmother. I get to visit with her a couple times a week now, and that's what I make her watch is the old Addams Family, like the original.
Good choice.
I know, and I told her if she keeps her act up and she's good, we're gonna get to watch the Munsters next, and I'm really
Good choice. Good choice. You know, I like the Hellboy comments and Spawn. You're getting really close. You're getting real close.
Oh, that's wow. It's okay. Yeah, we should say that they were warm with Spawn, but I put a second one in there to make sure we get a winner. That I do think more people might guess for me in Vaudland.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see if we can. So, like, I think Spawn is probably the closest so far. Would you agree? Okay.
Yeah.
So along those lines, folks, as you're kind of looking there, because Amy's second answer is a very popular answer that a lot of you have said, and I don't know how we're going to pick the right person.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's a great answer, and we can talk about that here in a second.
keep going with your monster guesses, guys.
Yeah. Monster Mr. Happy. I like that. I like that.
It's part of the Marvel universe.
Yes, it is. It's a good one.
And you should say like it's in our color scheme.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Great. So it's not Spider-Man. Is that what you're saying?
Aha!
Okay. Gotcha.
Got it.
Oh, we got it. There we go.
Tina, you are going to the MHC Costume Party. You have just won your ticket with your answer of Venom.
Yeah. Nicely do, Kimberlina.
Yes, we got it. We did it.
Love it.
And now everybody is answering.
Yes. And of course, her second answer, which many of you said, and we all love her, the mistress of the night, Elvira.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of fun. Oh my God. All right.
That was fun. I was like,
I know. All right. So to recap, if we can't make it, let's say by May 21st to your awesome 2-hour intensive, we could actually see you on stage at MHC. That is going to be on Saturday night at the MHC Costume Party. And you guys are going to be bringing some pretty incredible stuff. And it's a show not to miss all the way around. Is there anything else you want to leave us with before we see you in just a few short weeks?
I'd love to say, if you don't already follow us on Instagram at Vaudettes, we would love for you to come join our party over there. We stay very active on our social media. We love posting videos. We love sharing new content. And we really, really keep you up to date with all of the shows, all of the classes, and anything that's new on our Instagram page. That's really where to keep up with all of our action.
Well, that is good, because I actually, while I was there on the socials just a minute ago, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I don't follow them. I hit that follow button. So,
thank you.
Gotta change it.
Exactly. So that is amazing. And if you guys are not following them, please do. I scrolled through super quick and I was like, yes, something to look at tonight. This is going to be great to catch up on everything. So, all right. Well, thank you so very much for joining us and taking time out of your busy night.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
this is
for sure. And I definitely want a shirt. So you're going to have to tell me how I can get one of those.
I will bring them.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely. Check out their socials, of course, Vaudettes.com. And the only place you can buy a ticket, MidwestHuntersConvention.com. Thank you, Amy.
Woo, thank you, guys.
See you soon.
Appreciate you. Oh,
I know. Now I'm all excited. I'm all pumped up again.
What?
Let's do 2 more hours of the show. Like,
what? Exactly. Let's go. Let's bring Alan back.
Yeah. Call him up.
Let's do it.
Next week, now's the time.
Tater, 100%, 100% more flames.
Yeah.
We love it.
Let's light it up.
Now, Nicole, we have some other huge stuff that we just weren't able to fit into the regular, like in between the guests and stuff like that, because we want to bring you as much of them as possible. But rumor has it that you've been working on, let's step back a half step.
Yes.
One of the biggest feedback, and we listen to feedback. In fact, we held some specialty listening sessions with owners of all of the haunted houses in the Chicago area, or a lot of them anyway. I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them, they got their feedback on how we can make things better, how we can give back. And cash prizes came out of there.
Yep.
Bringing in different criteria for the judging and all kinds of fun comments on there. But one of the biggest comments, because we know haunters love to party, is that we need more than one bar at the party on Saturday night. So thanks to Nicole and Jen and Steph and all of their amazing, amazing work, there's going to be multiple bars, but not just bars. I'm hearing there's going to be something even better than multiple bars. There's going to be some specialty cocktails.
So, okay. And actually, it's so funny. So Kyle is talking about no more yawning. Listen, I am trying. It is 10:22 where I am at. And I admittedly was up extremely late last night to make sure that everything is moving along very, very nicely for the ball, but also for all of the craziness that we have happening with the ball. You can ask Jen. She was probably like, why is she emailing me at 3 a.m.? And that was because that's when I was finally getting it done. So, okay. So yes, the ball the party is bigger than ever before. We keep calling it a ball and we go back and forth on this, but
we do. Yeah.
It's because you're going to have a ball at the party. All right. So sneak peek, insider information. Here we go. We have a little bit of a theme, an underlying theme. We're actually going to take you on a tour, so to speak. So if you've ever gone to certain places or spaces or magical lands where you get to walk around the world and celebrate things, and drink beverages and see their culture and all of that stuff, you tend to like have that nostalgia with it, right? Well, we're kind of taking that idea and we're taking you on a trip around the world to celebrate none other than all of our favorite holidays, Halloween. So we, throughout the evening, are going to have some pretty cool elements that kind of pop in with this. So between, you'll be able to take selfies, you'll be able to experience the culture, so to speak, and then also you'll be able to taste some of the greatness. And so on this same track of the bars, yes, we are going to have multiple bars. 4 of them to be exact. And at these 4 bars, 3 of them, you will be able to have a specialty drink. So I know. I suggested more, but of course, Nicole, stop being extra. I'm just kidding. They were such extra recipes that I was like, I'm going to throw this in here and see if they can create it. They were like, I'm not sure where to get this Japanese liquor you're talking about, but it's not in America.
Kimberlina, like, it is like Epcot. You're right. It
is. Yes, exactly. So there will be multiple bars with these specialty drinks, and I'm going to give you the 3 of them right now so that your taste buds can get ready.
This is truly breaking news here.
It is truly breaking news. Okay. So to start off, little kick, make it a little zesty. There's going to be a Dia de los Muertos margarita to represent the Mexican traditions. Exactly. Then we are going to also tantalize the taste buds with the Pharaoh's Fizz. Ooh. And that is a play on the Egyptian holiday. And then transferring you to none other than Transylvania. See what we did there? For a vampire's kiss. So if you can survive the whole night with getting all 3 of the drinks, there may or may not be a surprise later on for you.
Ooh.
to taste the other ones. Okay. Can't release that yet. See what we did there, Chris? Yeah.
Just wet the whistle.
You know where this is going. Yeah,
I know.
Exactly. So along with that fantastic announcement, there's going to be so much more that's going to be playing into this theme. Okay. So there is not an official theme, Kimberlina. No, there's not an official theme. This is more or less like an undertone that's going to be happening and giving you guys kind of a little extra zest of our lives, right? Celebrate all the things that we love to celebrate, take some more selfies, get more involved, give you guys some more entertainment, more interaction. And so that is what I'm presenting to you. Our holiday in every form. Okay. It's not only me, it's Chris, it's Jen, it's everybody, but it's also, I'm like, hey, what about, and they're like, yes, go with it. So there's a lot more information to come on that. So stay tuned, especially next week as we discuss more. But speaking of more, Chris, tell them about us. Tell them what we're doing at the ball.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we figured out our costumes already.
Yes, we did.
So since the powers that be told us that we are not eligible to enter such said contest, we decided to take the reins of the red carpet ourselves, and we will be decked out to the nines, along with an amazing film crew and photography corps. And when your arrival to the party, you are going to be treated like the star that you are. Nicole and myself will be decked out, like I said, all dapper and fashionable.
Yes.
Like it's the Kentucky Derby itself.
No, or at the Met Gala or at the, the Emmys or wherever. And we are going to give you the experience of your lifetime that you deserve.
That's right. You'll be able to walk the red carpet. We're going to interview you, talk to you about your costume. Who are you wearing? What are you wearing? And who are you with? Get all of the juicy dish and make sure that everything makes it to Transworld Live, because it is all about you and featuring all of you, because you are the superstars.
Yes, you are. And we are so excited about this experience. Chris and I have been like behind the scenes. I've been dress shopping. Chris has been like, okay, so am I wearing a suit? Am I wearing a tux? And so, yes, so we are deep in the throes of this planning process. And really, truly, this will be the social event of the year all the way around.
It really worked. And we went back and forth on what accent colors, because obviously my tux will be matching Nicole's dress. And we thought about yellow because, the zestiness is wonderful. And we thought about, red because the red carpet and blood red. Yep. But we thought about orange because it's the official color of our favorite holiday. But we thought the best color to match on is, of course, beautiful Transworld purple.
Exactly. So we're very, very excited. We cannot wait for this. And we are, honest to God, you know what? People talk about all the time, the hype of Transworld and having the ability, like especially the MHC Costume Ball. It is the time when people have some extra time, so to speak, to kind of get ready, to bring their characters to life, show them in a different light. And it is truly just something to kind of behold as it all happens. And we are going to be there, right there in the trenches, broadcasting you all live to our amazing audiences. And so be ready for the fanfare that you guys all deserve.
We're going to take pictures, and that all starts right at 8:15. So get there early. Doors open at 8:30, and that's when the music starts. And of course, the body art fashion show starts at 9. So don't delay. Don't be fashionably late on this one. Be there on time. Be a part of all of the festivities. There's stuff staggered throughout the evening, and you don't want to miss by being late.
Exactly. So there is so much more to come down the pipeline. Like I kind of dropped the hint earlier, body art fashion show is coming back. We are going to have so much more information on that next week. And you know what, Chris? Tell them what else we've got for next week, because why not at this point?
So we are in the stretch. We are in this home stretch, and we want to make every episode counts now. Not that every episode doesn't count, but this is important because all of the best in breaking news is coming out right now. So to do that and to help us deliver, of course, we broke the news. We asked him right on the air. We're getting a double dose of Mr. Alan Hops in Stiltbeast Studios. We're going to get more time to talk, dive in a little bit. We are going to have Jim Slanker from the Chicago Haunt Builders come back, talk to us a little bit about all of the Home Haunters specific sessions that are brand new for this year. Obviously, that was a track that was released last year and wildly successful. So excited to see what they have come up with to bring that up. And then, of course, our big reveal, Mr. Ben Armstrong from Netherworld, who is a key factor behind all things legendary, all things Transworld, all things Midwest Honors, all things Jen. He is going to be here giving all of his best information, inspiration, tips, tricks, how to be the most effective at MHC, talk about the seminars he helped inspire, and talked about the tour, talk about really everything, because Ben is critical to all of our operations. So I think it's going to be another really mega episode. Let's buckle up and get ready for the ride.
I love it. I love it. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And to answer the question, so is the Transworld live party starting after the ball ends?
So
go ahead, Chris.
It's a great question. So the ball technically ends at 12:30 on Saturday night. So the Transworld live party, just to back up a half step, the Transworld live party on Friday night is going to be 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. On Saturday, the ball runs until 12:30. We're going to kick things off at the Transworld live party at midnight. So that's going to run from 12 a.m. midnight to 2 a.m. And you definitely don't want to miss that. There's going to be some announcements that are going to happen exclusively at the ball. So you will not find out about them ahead of time. And once you find out about them, it's going to change your night.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. I'm now so excited. Okay. We've got so much to do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God. It's going to be awesome. It really, really is. And there's so many incredible surprises. And you know what, Chris, I just want to say to you, there's no other person that I'd rather be in the trenches with than you on this and this craziness and all of these things that we are trying to pull together for an incredible experience for some of our favorite people in the industry, as well as our friends and our fans. And here we go.
You are beyond kind, because I love working exactly beside you. We can talk for hours, and the amount of ideas that flush out. Like we'll be sitting there at the Transworld headquarters conference table, just exhausted at 10:30, and then all of a sudden we get on a topic and it's midnight before we even know about it. Like,
you're like, what about this crazy idea? And all of a sudden, like moments later, things are ordered and they're happening, and like, yes. And
truthfully, the inspiration behind all of it for everything that we do is all of you. We want to make sure that you have the absolute best time so that you can go home and make those core memories and bring those to your family and friends, and make sure that every year you bring all the people that you love to have these amazing times and make amazing memories. And of course, meet the best people all over the world.
You guys are all memory makers, whether you realize it or not, and you play such an important part in someone else's story. And we want to make sure that everything that we do is for you. And oh my gosh, I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. I love it. I love it.
All the way around. Oh my God. All right. So set your reminders right now for next Tuesday, right here, same channel. More amazing guests, more amazing information, and we cannot wait to see you guys all in just a week.
Can't wait. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, everybody.
You're welcome. You're welcome. See you soon.